Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, via YouTube streaming, and also via Skype. Each one of you is welcome to this live streaming. Sutras of Vigyan Bhairav Tantra. How to change negative sounds into positive one. How to change negative sounds into positive ones. It is said there is destructive and screeching sounds all around the town, especially certain towns and the busy areas. Cars screeching, driving fast, so many noises. How can you convert these, transform these into positive ones? Certainly you cannot convert the negative sounds into the positive ones. People playing the blaring music as if they are deaf, and I do not know who they are playing the music for. If you are positive, then there is nothing negative for you. If you are negative, then everything will be negative for you. You are the source of all that exists around you. You are the creator of your own world, and we are not living in one world. Remember, there are as many worlds, as many minds are there. Your mind is your own world. Each mind is living in its own world, and each mind creates its own world. So if everything looks negative and everything looks destructive, everything looks inimical against you, it is because you do not have the positive center in you. So do not think about how to change negative noise into positive one. If you feel negativity all around you, it simply shows you are negative within. You have not developed the positive center within. The world is just a mirror, and you are reflected in it. Your approach, your attitude is reflected in it. I have heard an incident. A master was staying in a village, and the village was filled with many dogs, and the dogs have tendency following the leader. They all gathered in the night around the master. The mystic was staying in the rest house, and so all the dogs will gather around the rest house. Probably it was their habit. The rest house was a good place, big trees, shadows, and it would have been a nice place where dogs would come and rest in the night. So this mystic was staying there, and by chance one of the minister of the state was also staying there. The minister was very much disturbed because the dogs were constantly barking and creating a nuisance. Half of the night passed and the minister could not fall asleep. So he came to the mystic he found that the mystic was fast asleep, so he waked him up and came near the mystic and asked him, "How could you fall asleep in this noise? Please tell me, how could you fall asleep amid all these noise all around?" At least 20 to 30 dogs were there. They were fighting, barking and doing everything that a dog ordinarily does. So what to do? "I cannot fall asleep," the minister said, "and I am so tired after a whole day's journey, and if I cannot fall asleep, it will be difficult for me to operate the next day when I am going to have a very busy schedule. Sleep does not seem to come, and I am tired of all the methods I have learned and heard about: chanting a mantra, praying to God, doing the zikr. I have done everything, but nothing happens, so what to do now?" The mystic told him, "Those dogs are gathered here. Do you think they have gathered here to disturb you? They are living in their nature. Their nature is to bark, to fight, and for them day and night does not make a difference. They can fall asleep during the day, they can fall asleep during the night whenever they want. In the place where I am staying, my landlord does the woodwork, so all the machines run, different machines, the sanders, all kind of machines, so there is a loud noise. But amidst the loud noise, the dog sleeps while the workers are working around him. During the day, I will fall asleep. I have no problem with that." So the mystic told the minister that these dogs do not know that a minister is staying here, and it is their nature to bark. They are not even aware that minister is staying here. They do not read newspapers. The dogs are completely ignorant. They are not here purposely, and they are not concerned with you. They are doing their work and you are getting disturbed. This is the situation. Mosquitoes biting, how can I fall asleep? It is the nature of the mosquitoes to bite. At times, the people have the tendency of playing the music loud, putting their speakers by the roadside, and you are disturbed. So the mystic told him, how this could be done. With so much, there is so much noise. How can I go to sleep? The minister asked. So the mystic told him, are the dogs bothered about you? No, they are not. Do not fight with the barking. Your disturbance is there when you are fighting with the noise all around. You go to the meeting and the people are quarreling, they are arguing, and you are disturbed. This is what normally happens. The dogs are doing their job, the people are quarreling, arguing, doing this thing and that thing, and you are fighting with it. So I will not go to that meeting. That is the problem, not the noise. The problem is your non-acceptance, your disagreement with the noise that is there, with the arguments, with the kind of things that the people are doing in the meeting. You are fighting against that. What they are talking, what the dogs are doing, the barking and noise, nothing is the problem. The noise is not disturbing you. In fact, you are disturbing yourself because of the noise. You are disturbing. You are against the noise, so you have a condition. And now you are saying, if the dogs stop barking, only then I can sleep. When these people stop arguing in the meeting, only then I will come. I will resign from the position. And remember, you have been given that position and you have been asked to enter into it for a certain reason. You did not understand that. Why you have been asked to be the part of this organization? So that you can learn to accept the things that are not in harmony with you. You feel the condition. If the condition is fulfilled only then you can fall asleep. And this condition that, oh, I can fall asleep only when the dogs will stop barking, this is the condition the minister had made. You have made the condition that I will come to the meeting only if these people do not argue and get on. Do not make a condition. If they stop barking, then I will sleep. Just accept it. This is how they are. This is how their entertainment is. Dogs are there. They are barking. Do not resist. Do not fight. Do not try to forget that noise. Do not try to evade those people. Accept them. Listen to them. They are beautiful. The night is so silent and the dogs are barking so vitally. Just listen to them. Let this be the mantra. The right mantra, just listen to them. At times when I start the meditation session, my dog, the landlord's dog, barks and starts his communication, his sermon. So I just gave him a chance, and when he's finished, then I continued. So he said, okay. The minister said, okay, I do not believe this is going to help, but there is no other option, no other choice, so I will try it. And he fell asleep. The dogs continued barking and he fell asleep. In the morning he said, this is miraculous. I accepted them, I withdrew my condition, I listened to them, those dogs became very musical and their barking, their noise did not disturb me. Rather it became a sort of lullaby. And I fell deep asleep because of it. What happened? It all depends on your mind. If you are positive, then everything becomes positive. Whatsoever is happening becomes a rhythm. The bodily movements and everything becomes positive. If you are negative, then everything turns negative. Everything turns sour. So please remember this, not only about noises, but about everything in life and everything around you. If you feel that something negative exists around you, go and find the cause within. It is you. You must be expecting something. You must be expecting this condition to disappear. You must be desiring something. You must be asking for some condition. Existence cannot be forced to go according to you. Your body moves on its own because of inner flow of energy. If you flow with it, if you flow with the energy of the body, you are positive. If you fight with it, you become negative and you will create problems for you, for which there is no medical symptom. The whole cosmos around you will turn negative. It is just like a person who is trying to float upstream, and for him the stream will be negative. If you are trying to float upstream in a river, then the river will become negative for you and you will feel the river is fighting with you. It's not the river that is fighting with you. The river is pushing you downwards. The river is trying to move you downstream, not upstream. So it will seem as if the river is fighting with you. The river is completely unaware of you, the swimmer, blissfully unaware. And it is good, otherwise the river will have to go into the madhouse. The river is not fighting with you. You are fighting with the river. You are trying to float upstream. I'll tell you an anecdote. Once a great crowd gathered around Mullah Nasruddin's house and they said, "What are you doing? Your wife has fallen into the stream. The river is in flood. Go immediately, otherwise the stream will take your wife to the sea." The sea was just very near. So Mullah came running to the bank, jumped into this stream, and started swimming upstream to find where the wife was. The crowd screamed, "What are you doing, Mullah? Your wife could not have gone upstream. She has gone downstream." Mullah said, "Do not disturb me. I know my wife well. If anyone else had fallen into the stream, he would have gone downstream. Not my wife. However, she must have gone upstream. I know my wife very well. I have lived with her for 40 years. The mind always tries to go upstream, to move upstream, fighting with everything. You create a negative world around you. Obviously, this has to happen. The world is not against you. But because you are not with the world, you feel it is against you, float downstream, then the river will also help you to float. Then your energies will not be needed. The river will become the boat. It will take you. You will not lose any energy by floating downstream. You are floating with this flow. Because once you float downstream, you have accepted the river, the current, the flow, the direction, everything. Then you have become positive to it. When you are positive, the river is positive. When you are positive, you are flowing with the noise that is happening around you. You are flowing with what people are doing. You are not participating into it. I do not participate into those kind of things. I used to attend to the functions, the family functions where people gather. So my point is, someone comes, they're talking, I'm not paying any attention. They look at me as if I will give an answer. Excuse me, I'm eating. And when I'm eating, I'm just doing that work. Eating. So I did not pay attention to your talk, what you were saying. The moment you pay attention and this is not in harmony with you, you begin to fight. A spiritual person does not fight with anything. He accepts everything as it is. Then the same noise will become music for you. The same argument, the same thing, instead of disturbance, will become a matter of joy to you. You can watch how people are arguing uselessly. You can enjoy every moment. You can make everything positive only by making yourself positive towards life. But we are not positive towards life. Why? Why we are not positive towards life? Why we are negative? Why this constant struggle is there? Why we cannot have a let go with the life? What is the fear? What is the fear? I'll take this in tomorrow's session. Until then, take care and do have a pleasant day.